It used to feel so different, didn't it? In the beginning, he couldn't get enough of you. The calls, the texts, the little surprises. He made you feel like the most important person in his world. But now, it's like he stopped trying. He doesn't chase, he doesn't notice the small things, and you're left wondering if he even cares anymore. You feel ignored, invisible, unloved, and worst of all, you're asking yourself, what changed? Was it me? Did I do something wrong? I know how heavy that feels. You replay those early days in your mind like old movie scenes. How he lit up when you walked into the room. How he couldn't stop complimenting you. How he made effort just to win your attention. And back then, you felt secure. You felt chosen. You felt like you mattered. But now, things feel different. The texts come less often. The calls feel rushed. And you notice his energy isn't the same. Instead of leaning in, he's pulling away. Instead of pursuing, he's coasting. And deep down, you're left with this aching question. Why did he stop trying once he had me? Maybe you've blamed yourself. Maybe you've thought, if I were prettier, funnier, more exciting, maybe he'd put in effort again. Or maybe you've convinced yourself that this is just what love becomes, that passion fades and effort disappears. But let me tell you something, you are not asking for too much. Wanting love that feels alive, consistent and real is not needy, it's human. The truth is, when a man stops trying, it doesn't mean you're less worthy. It doesn't mean you've lost your spark. And it definitely doesn't mean you should settle for being treated like a background character in a story where you were once the main focus. In this video, we're going to dig into the truth behind why so many men put in effort at the start, but grow lazy once they feel secure in the relationship. And more importantly, we'll talk about what you can do about it, how to reclaim your power, how to stop blaming yourself, and how to set a standard that makes him step up or step aside. So if you've ever felt that painful shift from being adored to being ignored, this is your safe space. Stay with me, because the truth you're about to hear might just change the way you see yourself, your love life, and what you truly deserve. It's late at night, and you're lying in bed staring at the ceiling. The glow from your phone screen fades every few minutes, but your hand keeps reaching for it, hoping, just maybe, he'll text you good night like he used to. You remember when your phone wouldn't stop buzzing, when he couldn't go a single night without reminding you how much he cared. Back then, you fell asleep smiling, wrapped in the warmth of his words. You roll onto your side, clutching your pillow tighter. You scroll back through your old messages, rereading the sweet things he once said. I can't believe I get to call you mine. You're the best part of my day. Those words used to make your heart race. Now, they feel like relics of a love that's fading. In the beginning, he made you feel like treasure. Dates planned in advance. Random little surprises. Compliments whispered in your ear that made you blush. He tried, he pursued, he made effort, because he wanted you to know how much you meant to him. These days, he scrolls through his phone while you sit across from him at dinner. His "How was your day?" sounds more like routine than genuine interest. When you dress up, hoping he'll notice, he gives you a distracted half smile instead of the awe in his eyes you used to see. And every time it happens, that question gnaws at your heart. Why did he stop trying once he had me? You find yourself comparing the man you fell for with the man lying next to you now. Is this the same person? Was all that effort in the beginning just an illusion? Or worse, was it just a phase? A game? Something temporary until he felt safe enough to stop chasing? Your chest feels heavy as you turn off the lamp. The darkness in the room feels louder than ever. You close your eyes, but the thoughts don't stop. Did I do something wrong? Did I change? Or has he simply stopped valuing me the way he once did? And right there, in that restless moment between hope and heartbreak, the real question rises. If he stopped trying once he had you, what does that say about the love he's offering now? Here's the hidden truth, and I need you to let it sink in gently. When a man stops trying once he has you, it isn't because you're less beautiful, less interesting, or less lovable. It's because effort feels optional to him now. And the only reason it feels optional is that he believes you'll stay no matter what. I know that stings, but listen closely. It's not about you being unworthy. It's about the standard he thinks he can get away with. At the start of a relationship, most men chase. They put in energy, attention, consistency, all because they want to win you over. But once he feels like he's secured your heart, some men slip into comfort. They think, she's mine now. I don't need to try as hard. And little by little, the sweet words, the thoughtful gestures, the genuine effort, they fade. Now here's where the empowering part comes in. You can shift this dynamic. You can stop this cycle. But it doesn't start with begging him to do more or proving to him that you're worth it. It starts with you deciding what you will and will not accept. Think of it like this. If your favorite coffee shop suddenly watered down your drink and charged the same price, would you keep going back every day and just hope they fix it? No. You'd either demand the quality you deserve, or you'd take your money somewhere else. Love works the same way. When you accept less, less becomes the new normal. So here's your one big takeaway today. You teach him how to love you by what you tolerate. If you keep accepting crumbs, he'll keep serving them. But if you draw the line, if you say, no, this isn't enough for me, I know I deserve effort, then he has a choice. Step up or step out. And yes, that's scary. I know part of you worries, what if he leaves? But let me ask you this. Do you really want to hold on to a man who only values you when he feels like it? Or do you want to create space for the man who won't stop trying because he knows you're worth it? You are not too much for wanting consistency. You are not asking for the impossible. You're asking for the bare minimum of real love, effort. And when you start expecting that, when you stop accepting anything less, you'll see the truth. Either he'll rise to meet you, or you'll find the strength to walk away. Either way, you win. Before I reveal the truth about why he stops trying once he has you, I want you to pause and really think about this. When was the last time you felt him pursue you the way he did in the beginning? When was the last time he looked at you like you were the most fascinating thing in the room? Or when he went out of his way to make you feel special? Now, if you're being honest, you probably can't remember. And that's where the confusion cuts the deepest. Because you know he's capable of effort. You've seen it. You've experienced it. You've fallen in love with it. Which makes you wonder, if he could do it before. Now, ask yourself this. Which woman is he more likely to chase? Which woman keeps his attention? The one who allows him to slip into comfort, or the one who reminds him by her actions that her love is a privilege, not a guarantee? But before I explain why this shift matters so much, think about this. Have you ever noticed how people value things more when they feel they could lose them? Like when you buy a brand new phone, you handle it with care, you protect it, you keep it safe. But months later, when you know it's yours, when you're used to it, you don't treat it the same way. You toss it on the bed, you leave it on the counter, you stop giving it the same attention. And isn't that exactly how his love feels right now? At first, he handled your heart with care. He showed up, he tried. But now that he believes you're not going anywhere, he stopped protecting that connection with the same energy. But here's what most women don't realize. This isn't just about him getting lazy. It's about the way you both have unknowingly created a new dynamic. He gives less, and you accept it. He tries less, and you hope it will change. And every time you allow it, the cycle deepens. Now, I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty. I'm saying it because it's the piece of the puzzle most women miss. The truth isn't just that men stop trying, it's that women stop demanding to be tried for. And the moment that balance shifts, so does the relationship. But before I tell you how to shift it back, how to make him see you again with the same urgency he once did, I want you to sit with one question. If nothing changes, if he keeps giving you this level of effort, will you truly feel loved? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? That's the cliff we need to look over before we climb back up. Because until you answer that, honestly, nothing else will stick. And in just a moment, I'm going to share with you the one powerful shift that makes a man realize he has to keep trying even long after he has you. But first, I want you to really ask yourself this. Are you ready to stop settling for the man who only tries when he wants to, and start becoming the woman who's worth consistent effort? Because that shift, that's the beginning of everything. So let's bring this full circle. You came here because your heart has been whispering a painful question. Why did he stop trying once he had me? And the truth is, you've been carrying that question like a weight on your chest, wondering if you did something wrong, if you lost your spark, if somehow you're the reason his effort faded. But hear me clearly, sister. It's not you. His choice to stop showing up with love, energy, and consistency does not mean you are less valuable. It does not mean you are any less beautiful, worthy, or lovable than the day he first chased you. What it does mean is that somewhere along the way, he decided effort was optional. And you've been left holding the pain of that choice. But here's what I need you to remember. Your value doesn't decrease when his effort does. You are not defined by how hard someone else tries for you. Your worth isn't measured by how much attention, affection, or effort a man gives you. Your worth is constant, unshakable, already enough. The only question is, will you start living like you know it? Because here's the empowering truth. The way you carry yourself teaches others how to treat you. If you accept silence, half love, or broken promises, you're teaching him that you'll stay through it all. But when you begin to draw lines, when you say, I won't settle for less than what I deserve, that's when everything shifts. That's when he's faced with a choice. Step up and meet you where you are, or step aside. And either way, you win. If he rises, you finally feel the love and effort you've craved. If he doesn't, then you'll be free. Free to open your heart to someone who will never stop trying, because he knows what a gift you are. I know it's scary to imagine. I know part of you thinks, but what if I lose him completely? But my love, let me ask you this. What are you really losing? A man who stopped valuing you? A man who only gave his best when he was trying to get you? A man who thought you'd never walk away, no matter how little he gave? Losing that is not a loss, it's a gain. It's gaining yourself back. It's gaining clarity, peace, and the chance to receive real love. You are not too much for wanting effort. You are not wrong for expecting consistency. And you are not asking for anything unrealistic. Love is supposed to be steady. It's supposed to show up, not fade away once he feels comfortable. So let this be the moment you reclaim your power. No more shrinking. No more waiting for him to change. From today on, you are the woman who knows her worth. The woman who refuses to settle for being good enough to keep around. The woman who understands she is the prize. And the beautiful thing is, Once you start walking in that truth, the right man won't just try in the beginning, he'll keep trying. Because he'll know losing you would be the biggest mistake of his life. So as we close, I want you to carry this with you. The fact that he stopped trying says everything about him, and nothing about you. You are still enough. You have always been enough. And you always will be. And if this spoke to your heart, then in the next video, I'll share the signs that reveal whether he's truly capable of stepping back up, or if it's time to stop waiting and finally set yourself free. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.